Funny enough, we need to start actually uploading our Realm videos to YouTube, but I mostly play this game for fun. I don't really play this for the sake of like videos. Oh yeah, if we can, out of all the videos we've had so far, we can definitely be a Realm streamer easy. Like not a Realm streamer, but a Realm YouTuber like easy. But it's like one of the games I like playing in my spare time, man. It's just a really fun game to just play. You have to realize I don't even like battle royale games. Like I hate them, honestly. Not the idea of battle royales, but the fact that the fact the market is oversaturated is just all the games have accumulated down to, if I don't get a good haul in the first like 4 minutes, I die. Or I hide most of the time because I didn't get a good haul. And then I die in the end because I didn't pick anything up. So never really liked battle royale games, but Realm Royale, what it allows me to do, it allows me to take myself to a location that no one really is at. It allows me to build my character in early game so I can actually be pretty good mid and late game. And that's what I like the most about Realm. I don't have to be super aggressive, and I don't have to worry about chance, because I can build whatever the fuck I need rather than having to look for it. Like, even though I picked up this white pistol, I can take this to the forge and upgrade it if I really like the weapon, rather than looking for a, you know, purple or golden revolver, right? So again, for me, it's a lot more. Ooh, sweet. So it just makes the game a lot more enjoyable for me. Hey, what up, homie? How you living, bro? Nah, man. I'm the kind of person who, when I find something that I like, I stick to it like flies on shit. So since I'm on my hunter kick right now, because I used to be on a mage kick, like it, or kind of when I play smite, like I don't play other classes like that. So but I know the engineer class is nice, bro. It's one of the hardest classes to fucking fight, dude. You been playing it? And plus, like I said, to learn another class and how they work is gonna take me eons. And then to come back from that class, because what I like to do, I like to master basically certain characters that I like, basically. Like I play them, and so I know the matchups against, like there was a hard counter to the hunter, that being like the engineer's a hard counter or whatever. I know it's not, but just as an example, if I play the hunter class enough, I can then be sure to know why they hard counter and can possibly fight back a lot better, which is why I use the assault rifle to catch them when they fly into the air instead of my pistol that I'm so used to using. But yeah, man, how's engineer class, dude? I guess the biggest question is, are you glad that he's back? That's the question. Is it good? Do you feel like, yes, I'm glad the engineer class is back? Ooh. Ooh. All right. Oh, okay. You got to give me a dissertation, bro. What do you mean, eh? Now, my personal opinion, I'm gonna hold those until after you're done, because it looks like we might be on the same page. But explain that. I would like to know. Yep. Oh. Thank you. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. I was holding that back, bro. For real. What the fuck? Like, dude, do you know how hard it is to fight an engineer just in general, especially indoors? I thought warriors were bad, but at least the counter to warriors indoors is they have to be close to you. You know what I mean? With an engineer, they can get you down the fucking hallway with a turret and a fucking grenade launcher. You know, it's just like, and they kill you damn near instantly with that indoors. It's just, let me say this. They don't seem fun to play against. They seem fun to play, but they don't seem fun to play against. Like their hypermobility and things like that, like that's fun. But I feel like what's overtuned is their utility and their weapons. Like they need to turn the damage down on splash at least. Turn the splash damage down on engineers by a third of the damage. Man, because it's and then I thought turrets were gonna be a little bit less. Like a little bit less, I guess difficult to fight. But what I've noticed is that the fact that it seems they have more health this time around. I could be wrong, but it feels like they have more health. I don't think the good news is they don't do as near as much damage, which again I thank God about. You know, but I feel like that they are a lot more tanky. I could be wrong about that completely, and I don't mind being wrong about that, but that's just what I feel. Like if you think the warriors have burst damage at close range, or if you think hunters are bad, bro, try blinking twice. And then being a chicken. And their chase potential is really high too. It's disgusting, bro. It's fucking nasty. Yeah, see, that's what it feels like. That's what I thought it was. Man, like I said, I don't mean to be a downer, bro. Like, again, I'm glad the engineer class is back, bro. But I feel like, and here's the thing. I've noticed that almost every engineer that I fought, basically, almost every single one of them were toxic players in the sense of over taunting and things like that. It's not like, it's like, I feel like they know that the class is broken too, and that's why they play it, you know? Like I said, just you know, decrease some of the damage. You know, I mean, I feel like the engineer class can fit within realm. Again, this is why I was kind of nervous when I know you asked me this like before the patch, if I just, you know, if I'm excited for the engineer. And I was like, we're gonna have to see. You know what I mean? Because I know what made them broken at first, and it was their utility and that fucking turret. That's possibly a player back there. That's a bot. Okay, we got this. We're up out of here. Looks like the connection's starting to clear up a little bit, so that's good. All right, cool. Like, okay, what? Now think about this, just balance-wise. The engineer class has hypermobility like a hunter, right? Has high damage like a warrior, and has super sustain with both their grenade launcher healing and their healing turret like a mage. And they can snipe using their shock rifles like an assassin. Why wouldn't you pick the engineer class? Why? Especially, okay, just imagine a 4v4 on squad mode. Everybody is a fucking engineer. You know, it's like that doesn't seem fun to play. Like that again, a team full of warriors, there's counterplay to them. Their leap, you can see that coming from a mile away, and you can dodge that. And again, they do most of their damage up close, right? A mid to close range. I would even say close mid to close range. Again, mages are usually played by inexperienced people, but the way to counter them is by not getting too close to them as well, because they want to hit you with that fireball staff, fireball hand combo, right? And again, they have high sustain, so if they do get low, they're going to be wanting to run, which shows that they're low. You know what I mean? When it comes to an assassin, the best thing you have to do is bait out the invis and the blink, and again, basically move left and right when you see that, basically, and you can and then once they come back into the game, bam, they have no more mobility. That's if you can get away from them that way, if you don't get sniped by them, right? And then with the hunter class, what makes them, their thing is they don't have high mobility, right? They don't have high mobility, so they're pretty much stationary damage. They're glass cannons, so they take 2 or 3 fucking shots. They have to sit there and take those shots and hope that they can kill you before you kill them. So if you have like a nice mobility, like if you're a warrior, you can hit them with a few axe shots. If you can do that, then leap into the air, drop down either on them or, you know, on the other side, and then hit them with another axe. Basically, there's ways of getting around each class. But when I leap toward an engineer, he can jump up and fly away, right? If I try to chase them down, they have, you know, again, they have hypermobility. If I get them low, they can go around the corner and, you know, use a turret to heal themselves along with their grenade launcher that also does massive damage. If I do chase them down and they're able to get enough sustain, they can turn around and then use their grenade launcher or their shock rifle for massive damage. Like, bro, look, they do every class. The engineer is basically every class, just better because they can do everything else that basically they have every strong point and no weak points. Like, what's the counterplay against an engineer? Like, I would like to know. Like I said, I didn't want to just come in and just start shitting on the engineer class. I know some people actually do like the engineer class, and I don't want people feeling like, you know, you're wrong for wanting to play it, but I do have my opinions on it. I do. Like I said, I feel like, sadly enough, even though I do have my complaints with the engineer class, notice I'm not complaining about any other class. Honestly, in my personal opinion, I don't want them to take out the engineer class, right? I want them to be, because I know people actually like the class, right? Okay, personally, I kind of do, but but I would like for it to stay personally. But as much as I would like to see it gone, I want it to stay because I know, like I said, other players like it. So it's not fair for me to want to remove something from the game, right? When other people enjoy it, that's not how I roll. Personally, I want him gone because if he were gone, this would be the most balanced PvP game of all time. Like, imagine Realm with no engine. Bro. Mama, talk to me nice. But like I said, I just feel he just needs to be tweaked. Basically, I feel like he should be specifically for utility use only, and not for damage and soloing people. And that's going to solve the problem, I feel. And so even if I did want to play the engineer class, like, again, I wouldn't want to play them right now in their current state, because, again, I'm weird like that. If I feel like something is too strong or whatever, or, you know, a little overtuned. Again, I told you, I have this thing, you know, where, again, I don't like easy victories. So if I do feel like something is overtuned, I feel like I might have not earned my victory. So if the class is nerfed, you know what I mean, and it's basically unplayable, that's when I know I can actually pick it up and see how good or how bad it actually is. Or if it's just really not played that much anymore. So for me, like I said, if I ever play the engineer class, I'm not gonna play them right now because I feel like they're too strong. And so I would like to more or less earn my victory. So once they become like a utility based only, where I can more or less support my team in duos and in squads, then yeah, I will feel a whole lot better playing the engineer class. Because I feel like that's one thing that hasn't really been done in the game, is like super utility. Like, man, yeah, like the the mages can heal, right? But the engineers can heal. Like, you got to go for the engineers first because they're really good at being on the back line and keeping everybody in the game. But like I said, they can't really defend themselves too well, you know, and they have to be protected by their teammates. But if you can get a hunter to kind of like get that back line to really snipe them out, or get an assassin to go behind and dive that back line, then yeah, again, it'll make you feel a little bit better if you're able to get either some damage off or get away from the tactics of assassins and hunters trying to hunt you down, you know. Again, that felt a whole lot better if he was like a support class only with like low damage. That'd be nice. And that's kind of my thing. I know that's why they did what they did, because if he didn't have high damage, no one's gonna play him. Like I said, I get that. I understand. It's just, y'all didn't have to make him that much. Yeah, y'all didn't have to do him like that. The only reason why I'm saying like make him support only is because of how much damage he does and how much utility he has. That is the only reason. All right, be very, very quiet. I'm hunting wabbits. All right, cool. Let's see what he's doing in there. What we cooking? Ooh, is that an engineer? That is a engineer. Cool. Is he gonna run? There it is. That's what I was hoping for. Bro, you see what I mean? Oh, lordy lord. Oh, man. I shitted on him, though. Bro, come on, man. That kind of sucks. I want to say that I got him, man. I hit him with like 8 or 9 shots. But again, the reason why I wasn't able to kill him, even though I did start the fight, is because his turret, at one point, my blast arrow could just 100% a turret. Like, again, I would specifically use my blast arrow when they used their turret. I hit the turret at point blank range, didn't do anything, and he hid behind it and it soaked up all the damage. Man, that really sucks. I'm glad I actually have an example, because that was not fun to play against. That was not fun. Wow.